Okay, let's see. Let's put you over here. What's going on, guys? We're waiting for one payment. One slacker. One slacker. I moved my key already. You need you have sleeves and top loaders over there?
I have top loaders. Yeah, sleeves. I don't have some sleeves.
Here. Oh, that's regular, and here's biggins.
No,
Where are the scissors?
I just used them to cut some sleeves right there. They should be right behind me. Maybe to the right.
Yeah. Do shipment notification. I'm being notified of a shipment. Let's download this and see. Aha, Leaf Vibrance. And NBA Flex. What's up, Rebel? What's going on, Brian? What's going on, Mike? Look at my finger. It looks ugly. Doesn't that look terrible? Look at that. That's gross. It's just scabbed over. It won't go away. The scab won't go away. Nasty. Ew. It looks gross in real life too. Looks just as gross in real life as it does in the picture, which is kind of neat. 10 layers of nasty added by the camera. Let's open this case. Open. Open. What would it be? Sesame? Sesame? Which one would it be? Sesame? Open sesame? Why do they say open sesame? Anybody ever wondered about that? We're waiting on one slacker to pay. One slacker. Slacker. But I'll wait patiently. I'm going to cut him just a tiny bit of slack because I'm feeling nice today. I'm feeling kind. And that's going to sit in and help me open packs. So we can make it through this with some... Oh, look at this. Very nice. Wander. That's a real autograph. Look at that. That's brand new. That's brand new. What's up, Chris? That's a brand new real fake auto. You want the here? You want these? You're gonna need those. It's a brand new real fake auto. Joey Votto. Look, it's Joey Votto, biggin. So what we got going on today? Anything fun and exciting? Anyone? Anything? I had we did the on Friday night. We did the eBay. We had one case that we did on eBay on Friday night, and the guy who had the Pirates didn't pay, and I've been hammering that poor kid. I assume it's a kid because he has low feedback, and the way that he writes is really he's not very good at it. And so he's been telling me how he didn't buy into that eBay break, and he bought into another break that clearly says Facebook on it, and so then I told him I honestly don't care if you don't pay, if you decide not to, but you're going to take a non-payment strike, and I'll make sure that happens. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like the fact that he's going to have to take a non-payment strike for not paying. So he's been making all kinds of excuses. Said I was dishonest and taking advantage of people and all this other nonsense. So it's been kind of fun. So then he said at one point near the end there, when I got done with him, he said, help me understand where I'm going wrong. And so I did, and I showed him we were clear. Showed him his mistake, showed him what exactly he was talking about, that, you know, that what the break was, sent him pictures, and I said, now that I have shown you everything you need, hurry up and get payment over so I can get your cards out. And then he started making another round of excuses, which was kind of funny. No, that's not the right break, even though, you know, there was only one eBay break, and this break was supposed to start at Friday night at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, Friday the 11th. And he took a picture of the thing showing that it said Friday of the 11th, and so then I said, yeah, that's right, it was at Friday the 11th. No. This break that I was in, what's up, Scotty H, was on the 12th. You pushed my break to the 12th and gave someone else my spot, and so I was like, okay, enough. So I put a message on there to eBay saying, hey, eBay, I tried my best. This guy won't pay. So when we reference this again, I put a bunch of photos in there. You know, this is what we're going to be referencing, and how we're going to when he gets his non-payment strike. And you know, he didn't like that, and you're threatening me, and yeah. Pay for your stuff, bozo. Way to go, Nat. Don't touch it. You're liable to. So I'm going to admit that I had far too much fun. Far too much fun. At some point it becomes a game, and you see how long it takes you to trip them up, and it didn't take long to trip him up. So he bought in and watched the break, didn't like the results, and then refused to pay, which is okay. Again, that's the risk you run on eBay. CJ Crone. Jacob deGrom. Green. Jacob deGrom is out of 273. So I've been torturing people. It's fun. Yeah, I know. And neither do I. But, you know, again, you gotta expect those kind of things are gonna happen from time to time. We have them far less frequently than other people have them, apparently, so every once in a while. But when somebody does it to me, I make sure that they don't do it to anybody else, because not only do I follow up hard with eBay, and I always request the strike be put on them, but I just relentlessly torture them until they you know, so the next time they'll think twice about it. So I do my diligence for the next person. Hank Aaron. And I enjoy it. So, you know. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I know that's shocking to everyone that I enjoy causing a ruckus. Just a tiny bit of one. Yeah. But shipping on Sunday was an absolute and total giant pain in the butt, Vlad Jr. Nice. But it was but it went pretty smooth though. So that was good. Everybody, all the stuff that we had left over for people for the last wave of giveaways, all of it went out. So that was good. So the decks are clear, which I like. Brandon Marsh. And I sent out a few extra things. So some people got some extra stuff. You're welcome. You know who you are. It's like with Max. I sent Max a couple of extra cards because once again, somebody's hurt. I don't know who that is, but what Padre keeps on getting hurt. But man, his card values are ridiculous high for somebody who's hurt all the time. Anyone notice that? His value to injury ratio is crazy because he is hurt all the time. Oh, look. Who is that? Oh, might be the guy that I'm talking about. I sent you something, Jesse. You're going to like it. Yadier Molina. Well, and I don't mean this to sound bad, Scott, because I really don't mean it this way. Because, you know, I give you grief about the Reds all the time. The Reds, honestly, they weren't going to compete, you know, so it was probably what they did is a good idea to you know, save some payroll. And I don't think they jettisoned anyone that was, when you look at it, anyone that was, not that they had a bunch, but you know what I'm saying? I think they made some good decisions. I mean, again, if you're not going to compete anyway, so I hope it makes it through okay, Jesse. I think it will. Yeah, it is going to fall out again. He is a generational talent. There's no doubt about that, Max. There's no doubt about that. It's just a shame he's always hurt. It really is just a shame he's always hurt. I mean, I really do like the kid. I think he's fantastic. But he's always hurt. You know? I think the Braves have hurt themselves in the court of public opinion, and they should have been concerned about that. Once again, here's another team proving that there's absolutely no loyalty whatsoever, and that sucks. I really do think that should count for something, and they should have signed Freeman back no matter what. So, you know, now whoever he goes to, he's going to have one sole purpose, and that's going to be to crush the Braves. If he goes to the Dodgers, he's going to hit 1,000 against the Braves. What? I know that's the dumb one. I mean, that's going to be his sole purpose in life. What, did this have one? Oh, that I had that.
No, this one.
Oh, that one's that one. Lars Nootbaar. You know what I got to tell you though, guys? It is so awesome that that we have baseball. It's just so awesome to turn on the MLB Network and hear trades, and you know what I'm saying? And it's not that long until we're going. So that's an awesome thing. In every way possible, that's an awesome thing. Donruss baseball has been pushed off for a month, so we genuinely have nothing coming up until the end of the month. I say that, but I do have retail, Series 1 retail coming in. We will break the Series 1 retail. I don't have a lot like I had last year, but it's going to be enough that we're gonna stay busy. Not terribly busy but honestly, I don't care. I mean that in the best way. I don't mean that, you know, mean and spirited in any way. But I've got lots of cards that I still want to get through here, and lots of things that are going on here. And so my feelings aren't real hurt that we can't do as much breaking as I'd like to right now. We'll get there, you know. I think we're still on track to see Witt in Series 2, and I absolutely love that. Every indication is he's going to be a starter with the Royals, which is fantastic. I think that's great for what we do. So the update of 2022 should have tons of players in it based just... It should. Uh-oh, hotbox. Hotbox. Will it be a hotbox, though? Josh Donaldson. And then, yeah, I'm just enjoying the heck out of watching baseball. Alex Bregman. Matter of fact, I think the Cubs and the Giants were playing today. And I should have turned it on, but I was doing so many other things. Cal Raleigh. Bo. Give me one sec, guys. I gotta mute you. That's not it. Let's see if I can get the right thing.
Okay. Take them out to the store.
Yeah, take them out that door. Sorry, had to get him to take the dogs out.
Like red on white board, right, Scott?
I did get, thank you. How many boxes of that Bowman first? I got 5, I think. 5. So we will break that as well. I might have more than that. Hey, O'Neal Cruz, very nice. Purple. I might have more than 5, but either way, when it comes in, we'll break it. Trey Mancini. So that's good. You know what? All I have to say about the whole thing with all the where the Reds are concerned is that you know that the Astros have been to 5 straight American League Championship Series. So the rebuild does work. The rebuild does work. And I'll tell you right now, I think that barring something major happening, if I were going to pick an American League team, I think that the Astros are going back. I still think they're the best team in the American League with Justin Verlander back. So I've had a chance. I've been looking at them. I love the Rays. Love the White Sox as I think they're going to be super competitive, really good teams. I just think right now Houston is the best team. That's what I believe. Here before the season has started and anything else has happened. Lucas Giolito, Brandon Lau, purple. So I like that. Ryan Mountcastle. You know, Toronto is going to be a terrific team too. I'm not as confident, I don't think, and we haven't seen it yet, Brian, so I don't know for sure, but I'm not as confident in their pitching. I mean, I think Gosman's a stud. I think, well, we'll see. And I think losing what's his name at second base was a big deal. A bigger deal, Patrick Wisdom. A bigger deal for them. But they're going to be a terrific team. Yankees are going to be solid, you know. So, but I just think right now, if I had to put money on it, I'd put money in Houston going back. So who is? Does everyone think that Freddie Freeman is going to the Dodgers? I'm sorry, my mind was drifting because I saw a thing a little while ago that Chris Bryant, the Rockies were actually making a genuine push at Chris Bryant. I was trying to figure that one out. So let's say the Rockies signed Chris Bryant. Let's say the Rockies got Albert as their DH. I don't think they'd still be a 500 team. They've got no pitching. I don't know. I don't understand it. Ah, that sucks. Chapman. Wilson Contreras. I was hoping to have an autograph. The Reds are signing Freeman. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a horrible thing, you know. They've got the money. Now they've gotten rid of all the Jackson Cower out of 273. Marco Gonzalez is a high number, and Xander. Been fun so far watching all the trades and everything. I think Minnesota helped themselves. I think that trade ultimately clears up some things, and maybe they might go after Freeman. So I think there's a lot of teams that could use Freddie Freeman. Ooh, Acuna. I think most teams could use Freddie Freeman. If the Giants signed him, I'd be happy. He can play first and third. I mean, the guy can, he can definitely play baseball. Yeah, Correa, he's going to be interesting. He's going to be interesting. I still don't know where he goes. He fits in a lot of places. I don't know where he goes. And I think the reason why he hasn't gone anywhere yet, in my opinion, is I think he wants to go back to Houston, and it makes sense to want to go back. Houston it's a good team. I mean, they're a good team. They're 5 years in a row, they don't get the love for what they have accomplished, like the Braves in the 90s. If I were Correa, I would not be closing that window, closing that door, whatever you want to use. What's up, Chris? Anybody buy that MetaZoo stuff I saw on Topps website today? Apparently MetaZoo is pretty popular. The Giants in the 2000s, they only made it to one World Series, I think, and then I don't think they made it to another championship. I think they got their butts kicked in the playoffs. Right, 2002. Were they there in 2001? I don't know.
One year in the season, didn't they? And they got beat in the first, one game playoff against the Marlins.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember what happened. I'll take your word for it, Scott. I just remember they got beat in 2002 because Dusty Baker can't win a World Series. Well, I've heard of MetaZoo, and it's the game itself is very popular. I don't know if it's popular as a game or if it's popular as a get the cards graded kind of a thing. But those the first edition MetaZoo stuff is very expensive. Very expensive. So I think for $50, it's not a horrible investment. If I could sit the 100, I would just sit it. I don't know that they're going to go up a lot, but I don't think they're going to go down, which is why I wanted them. Oh, so let me tell you my story. Did I tell you guys this story? Did I tell you about my NFT story? I don't know if I told you guys my NFT story. Let's see if our Slacker has paid. He's that Slacker? I can't believe it. And I don't think this is what for Medizu though, Chris. I don't think that's what this is with tops. I don't know. I figured first shot, I'll give it a shot. I grabbed 4 more today, so I think I'm up to 10. I'll let 10 of them hang out. Anyway, so back in, I might have told you guys this. Back in the day when they came out, it wasn't too long ago, a few months ago, I guess. Topps had the Bundesliga NFTs. And I went in there, and I don't have any idea why. I think I saw them, and it was late one night, and I bought 10 NFTs for the premium packs, and it was just under 90 bucks a pack, $86 and some change a pack. And then I went on there. I might have told you guys this, but anyway, I went on there to check it out. Somehow I had 11 packs. I think they gave me one, and then those things are selling for near $500 a pack for the NFTs. So I immediately listed those suckers. Sold one at $479. Sold one, dropped it down a little bit, sold one at $459. I'm like, man, holy cow. I'd be happy if they'd all just go away quickly. Oh man, I said on that too. I took mine and shut up, Scott. That's funny. You're mean, Scott Hockford. Just because you didn't get in the break doesn't mean you got to be mean. I can't help that you're slow. It's your fault that you're slow. Get faster.
This is all that needs to be sorted.
Yeah. Quit being mean. Are you trying to say that I repeat stories? Do I repeat stories all the time? Do I repeat stories all the time? Annette doesn't think I do.
I hear it a lot, but I hear it based on, you telling me and then you telling somebody else and you telling these guys or somebody else afterwards. But not like repeatedly the same thing.
You're mean, Scott. Can't believe you're so mean. It was 70, almost 80 degrees here in St. Louis today. It's beautiful. Anyway, and so, mean Scott notwithstanding. Uh-oh. Oh, doggone it. I thought that was autographed. Look at that pretty thing. 43 out of 73, Schmidt and Harper. Man, when I saw the back, I thought we had the auto. Oh, man, that's still pretty cool. This is a tough hit. The dual clubhouse collection is a monster. That's one in every many thousands of packs. Let me see. You remember that time, Chris? That's a good story.
But those are not repeated. Those are new stories every time.
I don't remember telling that story, but that's okay. Dual auto. Oh, no, that's not it. Flashbacks, real ones, single, special, dual auto. No. Dual auto relic. Triple patch. Dual patch. Dual relic. One in every 18,344 packs. Man, that's a lot. Too late, Scott. You're mean. You're going to make me sing Taylor Swift. So I'm selling those NFTs. Or get the hell out of here. At $450 a pack. Go away. The other fun thing that's happening is that we bought at a an auction, online auction, local one, a bunch of 1990 Marvel Impel cards. They're the superhero cards, Marvel Universe, and we were looking at what some of these things actually sell for in PSA 10, and we've got a few thousand cards, upwards of $500 to $1,000 with many actual recent sales. And so these things are purty. And so we picked out 20 and we used our first 20 allocations, our first 20 from the PSA club to send those off. If they all come, if all 20 of them come back as 10s, we're gonna get Scott Hockford a personality transplant. We're gonna try to help find Max someone who doesn't get hurt all the time for the Padres. Eddie Matthews right over his face. That's a dumb place for that. That's a dumb. You know what? They do get better with time, Chris, don't they? They do get better with time. That doesn't mean Scott Hockford's not mean, because he's mean. Scott Hockford hurt my feeling. Jeff McNeil. What else is going on? Somebody brought in a bunch. You guys want to see something I picked up from a guy? If you don't care, tell me and I won't bug you with it. But I'll tell you, and then you can tell me whether or not you want to see them. They aren't in great shape. All the managed cards have the stamp over their face. Weird place. Yeah, that's weird. That is kind of dumb. But he brought in a bag of 1950s, the Topps flag cards, and then Topps had these cars. I forget the set was called. One was 54, one was 56, and then a bunch of Davy Crockett cards. But the cool thing, and they don't sell for much in the condition they're in. Most of them are in good condition, which means they're about $2 a piece. But the cool thing that he brought in, it's too hard to describe, so I'm just going to show you. So you guys are just going to have to put up with my interlude. Interlude. The cool thing he brought in was this. So this is a game card, 1939 Cardinals against Boston, the National League version of Boston, game card. And his father, I mean, this thing is beautiful. Spine is good, corners are nice, but the cool part about it is this. I don't know how well you guys can see these, but they're autographed. And so down here on the side, it's all in pencil, but it's got Enos Slaughter down here on the side, and Pepper Martin is there. Pepper Martin is a tough autograph, but Pepper Martin is here. Stu Martin, Johnny Mize, Al Lopez down here, and so 3 Hall of Famers. Ray Blades, Phil Massey. So and it's all from 1939. So I called up JSA, and JSA is going to authenticate it for me. But the Enos Slaughter autograph's a good one. But it's sad that it's all pencil. But it's, I mean, that's just ridiculous. St. Louis Cardinals official scorecard. So 6 Cardinals and 2 Red Sox. I guess they weren't not Boston and National League. What was that? Boston Braves. Yeah. And I told the guy. He said I called him back and I said, look, I did the research on the cards. We're going to sell them for about $2 a piece. So I said, there's 154 cards. I'll give you $1 a piece on the cards. And I looked up the other one and I got to get it authenticated. But I said it's got to be worth a couple $100. So I'll give you $100 for it. I said, I'll give you $250 for the whole thing. He said, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I'll sell it to you for $150. I was like, well, I'll give you $250. I said, I think it's worth more than $100. I would not feel right giving you just $150. And he's like, well, that's what I want for it. And I said, well, can we meet in the middle? Maybe I'll give you $200. He said, if you argue with me again, I'm going to come and get it and burn it. And I was like, okay, I guess we're buying it for $150. He said, I just appreciate you buying it. He said, do you do stamps? I have a bag of old stamps. I said, yeah, I'll give you $50 for them right now. And so he laughed, and turns out he has a bunch of old toys as well. And so he said he's going to get all the old toys out and bring all those down. And I'm going to work something out. I don't care what they are. I'm just going to buy them all. O'Neill Cruz. So, I mean, honestly, I got it, and then I got it for a song, which I feel bad about. But, you know, he was insistent that he wouldn't take a penny over 150. So, nice guy. And had a great story about all the baseball cards he used to have that his father threw away. And comic books. And those cards were the only thing that survived. So he had all that stuff from the early to mid 50s. Sometimes I just curl up in a little ball and I cry. Toy Man. We make no money at Toy Man. It's a good thing we get that table for free at Toy Man, because if we had to pay for that table at Toy Man, oh my goodness, Reggie, we'd be eating those dollar hot dogs they sell there that are undercooked. I think they genuinely, those hot dogs they sell there at the toy show, they take them cold and slap them on an old bun. You know? Sometimes, Scott, honestly, sometimes. Some guys, I've had guys come in. I got the guy who sold me the Pele. I have a Pele lunch pail that has the thermos in it. It's in condition worse than the one I have. They sell for $200 a piece. A guy came in and I said, you know, an older guy. And yeah, you did. You paid for our table. Reggie did. But he came in and he bought that Pele and he said, you know, he said, are you interested in buying this? I said, absolutely. I said, let me look it up real quick. And I looked it up and we looked at it. I mean, I showed him. They're selling for about $200. He said, here, I have this card. I have the lunch box. I had, there was this thing, which he says is real. And from the 50s, I looked it up and there's nothing on me that tells me the bat's missing. But this is, and I think I paid for the entire lot, and there were some Cubs cards, Ernie Banks cards, and I paid like $40 for the entire lot. And I offered the guy more, but he said no, $40 is what I want. And he wanted some MLS soccer packs, like 5 packs. And I was like, you know, okay. Nobody came looking for it and saying he stole it. I mean, the guy was old. So I don't know. They every once in a while they come through the door. I had a guy that was cleaning out his basement. He just kept bringing in stuff, and he didn't want money for it. And I kept saying, you got to let me at least pay you for, you know. And he's like, I don't want anything for it. I'm gonna throw it out anyway. So you take it if you want it. Okay, I guess I'll take it then. So yes, that is sometimes how it works out in St. Louis. What can you do? I'm still waiting on the other guy to come in who had all those beautiful cards. I know, Jason, and the thing is, you can't make people take money. I mean, you know that you can't make them take money. What do you do? They don't want to take it. They don't want to take it. I just want that old guy to come back in with all those beautiful old baseball cards that I think about all the time. Or the old lady who's supposed to come in and bring me her husband's collection of 1960s stuff. Come on, people. Reed Devners. We have not seen one wander yet, have we? Yeah, just the big one. There hasn't been a base wander, anything. So there were some, you know, those kind of things. I'm going to send it off to JSA, get it authenticated. And I sent another follow-up email to, like I said, to you guys, SGC. Hey, I need you to keep these the other way. The basic one to be like this. That's fine. I just am telling you so it's easier for me to move. I sent a follow-up email to JSA. Wayne Granger. 50th, about becoming a grading shop. So I'm gonna keep working on that. I would like to do that. Maybe I need to send in a bunch of stuff to get graded first. I mean, I could send in 30, 40 things probably. Maybe we'll just do that. Just send in 30 or 40 things. I think that's probably a good idea. Because there's no shop around the St. Louis area that sends anything off for grading, and I honestly don't want to do that for everybody, but I'll do it for the group. You know what I'm saying? And a few of the walk-ins. Some of the guys are good guys that come in here. Reggie, got some Formula One in. Formula One, well, light, but those Formula One light boxes are going for more than 300 a piece. I'm not gonna sell them for that, but you know that's what they're going for. I should just open them. Nah, I won't. Yeah, all of St. Louis can be mad at me. All the other card shops can stuff it. Ooh, Freddie Freeman. Black. Nice. I honestly don't care. Some guy came in, I don't like this guy, but talking about his deal he got on top loaders at $5 a piece, and I was like, oh. Mike Trout, why could you not have been the autograph? I thought this was autograph. Mike Trout, image variation. God, God. And I was like, $3.29? Bobby Dahlbeck. I just like being the troublemaker. I don't think I would be happy any other way. I was talking to my Southern Hobby rep today, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think you'd be happy not causing trouble." I'm like, yeah, that's probably true. It's a good thing I have found a group of like-minded individuals who, to a person, are troublemakers. To a person. And the first one of you that chimes in and says, "Not me," you're lying through your teeth. Oh, you guys cause trouble everywhere. Freddie Freeman. Yeah, no autograph shit either. Not when you're mean to me. You hurt my feeling. The one on my arm, it you know, did that tiny twinge thing, so I knew that it was hurt. Zach Gallen. I was thinking about Albert Pujols and whether or not he should sign back with the Cardinals, and I don't think he should. Kyle Muller. Nice. Braves. I think you should tell the I think he should tell the Cardinals to stuff it. Yep, Topps Formula One Light. I missed my case of Formula One Dynasty by a week. 1 week. I honestly am very sad about that. Good call, Jason. See how that worked? Good for you. Now the person who has the Braves needs to pay for them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jade? I assume that it's Jade. But if I'm mispronouncing your first name, please let me know. Because I can't ever tell with J's. Is the J silent? Is it Hade? You know, is the E silent? Is it Had? You know, yeah. Is it JD? I mean, it could be anything. It could literally be anything. Man, these cards are jacked up. Look at them. We got the bad ink case. Burger. Now, Albert's not retiring, though. Albert's going to play. Look at that. Gavin Lux. See that? He's going to get to 700 home runs with somebody. I would sign with Colorado and hit 30. Drive in 85. That would be my prediction. Albert plays a full season in Colorado. He hits 30 home runs, drives in 85 runs. I'm betting Scott Hochberg's entire collection on it. Trust me, Scott. I'm never wrong. Except when I am. Lee May, Houston. I would be too as a DH. I honestly would be okay if the Giants signed him. I seriously would, because he's not going to be terribly expensive, and the guy's got, you know, he's Albert Pujols. He's one of the greatest players. He's the best player of this last generation, and one of the best players, offensive players ever to play the game. He would be fantastic on any team, just from that perspective. And the guy will still hit 20. He'll still hit 20 and drive an 80. He probably not in San Francisco, but you know. But in some of these guys, some of these parks, if New York signed him, not that they could use him, he'd probably hit 50 in New York, just get it up in the wind. Letting it blow the polar vortex or whatever it is, blow it out. Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, Pete Alonso. Pete's lucky to be alive, huh? I saw the picture of his car. Ooh. Yeah, he had to kick the window out in order to get out. The good thing is my cardboard cutout survived the wreck with only minor damage. A little bit of duct tape, I was good to go. Yeah, I saw that picture on Twitter. That sucks. Here comes something with the black border on it. Or it's turned backwards, maybe. Yeah. Jose Ramirez. Very nice. Cleveland Baseball Club. The Cleveland Baseball Club. Jose Ramirez. Trey Turner. Nice. Out of $9.99. White Chrome. Still no wander out of the packs. This is not good. Man. Good grief.
his car, he's fine. He touches something, he breaks his wrist.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's right. Pete Alonso gets in a car wreck and he walks away from it. Tatis bends over to pick up his toothbrush, breaks his wrist, and he's out for 3 months. What's up, CL? I would too. You know, they're built. Have you seen the pictures of Chris? He's built like Pete Alonso. Chris is a big guy. I wouldn't mess with him. If Chris walked up to me and said, "Give me your baseball cards," I'd give them to him. You know, partially because he has cute kids, but also because he's a big guy. Scary. Hard work pays off. Dreams do come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's going back to the joint. Gary Sanchez. See, he won a home run derby. I mean, honestly. How many of you have won a home run derby? I don't know why I want to say derby. Derby. I never have. I've never competed in a home run derby. Though I dare say I hit many a home run in softball. Many, many home runs. CL, what's going on? What are you going back in for now? So what I'm reading is you had some kind of scheme planned for a long time, and you actually pulled it off, but you got caught. And you know, but you're not ashamed of it, and you're going to do it again when you're out. Is that what I'm reading? I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? Is he a wrestler? What's up, Let's Turn 2? Is he a wrestler? Is that why we're having this? Did something happen to said wrestler? Oh my Lord, how old was he? Hip surgery? Dang, poor guy. Oh, 63, never woke up, huh? Poor guy. That sucks. I'm surprised I never heard of him. I watched WWE in the 80s. He's right in that time frame. Never heard of him. Poor guy. For 4 months, and anyone on the Giants for a full season. Max, that conversation was like 30 minutes ago. Are you that far behind? Is your live feed that far behind that you're bringing things up 30 minutes later? It's like being married to you, Max. You bring up things 20 years after it happened.
Hey.
Giancarlo. Okay. All right. Good enough. Here comes the green. Big Green George Springer out of 273. I'm going to just say to you guys that we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. We're halfway through. And not one base card of Bonehead yet. Not one base card yet. She probably should have, Jesse. Hey, CL, I sent you something too. Just so you know. Don't be surprised when you get a present in the mail. Brandon Marsh. Well, you know, the Reds could finish last, and maybe they get the big draft pick. You know, you'll see soon enough. Clearly, yes, we have. We've hit several red inks. Several. Yeah, that's something, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. That was an odd one. I'm not going to say any names, but somebody told me that he bought the boxes, and if he can flip them and make any money, he's going to do that. But if they suck and he can't, then he'll sell them to me. I'm not going to say any names, but, you know, it's probably not the best way to work that out with me. Well, hang on. I think the Reds won a World Series after Pete Rose, didn't they? The 90s, didn't they? The Bad Boys? See, why do you always assume I'm talking to you? Why do you always assume I'm talking about you? What? I wasn't even talking about you. I have no idea. I was talking about somebody else completely. Really, how dumb is it that they held that one, Chris? I don't speak lies. I just speak half-truths. I spoke half the truth. You're not the only one I buy boxes from, you know. I buy boxes from other people, too. That is a weird thing to hold for review. Well, Scott, hey, look at that. We got one. In Max's defense, his team has never won a World Series, so it's hard. It's hard for him. And you know what? You've got to feel for people who root for teams who haven't won a World Series and try to put yourself in their shoes. Only having experienced loss every single year since their team was founded must be a difficult thing to have to endure. So, you know, and then you have your best player can't stay healthy. You know, I can understand why he would, you know, it would be a little frustrating for me too, Max Muncy, if I were a fan of a team who had never won a World Series. So, just remember, Scott, not everyone can be a fan of a team that has won a World Series. Out of 999, Byron Buxton. Twitchmas, shut the hell up. Big idiot. Honestly. Lots of people in the shop today. That was good. More smaller transactions than I'm used to, but that's okay. It is what it is. Jake Cave, Andrelton Simmons. I never said I was a Reds fan. I have never ever said that. I am not a. I really don't like the Reds. True. If the truth were known, and this isn't a shot at Scott at all, I honestly like the Reds less than I like the Padres, and that's the truth. I actually don't mind the Padres. You know, I can't do anything about the Dodgers things. I have a moral obligation to hate them. I can't fix that. It's just, you know, just part of my DNA. But I just dislike the Reds. I couldn't tell you. Ron Reed. No Diamondbacks autos yet. No Diamondbacks autos. We've hit 2 autos so far. Neither one of them are Diamondbacks. Honestly, CL, I just don't like them. I couldn't tell you why. There's just something about the Reds. It probably has something to do with Skyline Chili, if the truth were known, and I really explored it a lot after many years of going to therapy and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna go with I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. I honestly just don't like the Rockies and the Rockies and the Diamondbacks. I like the Diamondbacks less than the Padres. The Diamondbacks are honestly, and I couldn't tell you why. They're in my bottom. Ooh, nice, out of 99. We had another 77 out of 99. They're in my bottom 3 teams, Diamondbacks and Reds. At the bottom is the Dodgers, but, you know, for obvious reasons. Because someone told me I had to. But I just have always disliked the Reds. I don't have a good reason. See, Max is the same way. See? And that has nothing to do with anyone. And no one out. I couldn't tell you why. I just really don't. But you know what? Honestly, I don't like the Cardinals either. But the Cardinals are not down there in my bottom 3. My bottom 3 would be the Dodgers, and then the Reds, and then the Diamondbacks. All right, everybody, tell us your bottom 3 teams. Who are the 3 teams in baseball you dislike the most? Your bottom 3 teams. I want to see how many Yankees and Dodgers show up in people's lists. And Astros. Probably going to be Astros. Are going to be Red Sox, and the Red Sox. There you go. See? Giants. Cubs, Mets, thank you for being honest about it. Let's turn to. Scott, it's nothing on you. It's nothing on you, Jesse. That's not true. That's not true. Jesse, you might want to think about that. Thank you, Alan. I've already been trashing you for the entire time. We've been talking bad about you, so you have to forgive us. You've been called a slacker and things like that. You know. Yankees, White Sox, Indians, Dodgers, Athletics, and the Toyers. Yankees, Red Sox, Blue Jays. Yeah, that makes sense too. Alan, Atlanta, Yankees, Astros. Red Sox, the only team that I actually hate. The Rays, I strongly. I can't believe you strongly dislike the Rays and you collect all their cards. Yankees, Mets, and Yankees. Jesse, honestly, you better rethink that, because I'm gonna show that picture of that Giants tramp stamp you have. I'm gonna show everybody the picture of that. And not the one of after the hair, all the hair grew back either. Brady, just the Astros. Yankees and Mets, huh? How come there's so much New York hate? I don't understand. The Mets never win. Oh, Tokyo Giants. Okay, fine. All right, Tokyo Giants it is. The Mets. Why do people hate the Mets? Is it the ownership of the Mets? It's easy to hate the Yankees. It's easy to hate the Yankees. It is. It's easy to hate the Yankees. I don't, but it's easy. I can see why it's easy. And I think it's easy. It's easy if you're a Yankee fan to hate the Red Sox. I mean, I get why it's easy. Grew up Red Sox, worked with Toronto, lived near the Phillies, so now New York. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Here's that's your sleeve stack. Not sleeve stack. Yeah, sleeve and top load. Brandon Marsh. Yeah, Yankees were not good in the 80s, were they? Man, they were good in the 90s into the 2000s. That is funny, Jesse. Oh my goodness, that is funny. You know what other team I don't like? In the bottom 5 though, I honestly do really not like Colorado either. Ooh, red. I said that already, but they really are down there. Ooh. This guy right here I think is going to be good this year. 573, Brian Hayes. Keep Brian Hayes. It's funny, it's just a few teams. The Phillies are easy to hate too, I think. You know what? I think, you know the reason why I think the Phillies are easy to dislike? I think it's their fans. What? National League? Who's one of your National League teams? The Reds? I think I knew that, but I disliked them. Oh, the Rockies. Yeah, that might be part of it too. The Rockies suck all the time. I just don't like them. I don't know why. I don't like them. You know, must have something to do with doobies and stuff. What's up, Rocco? I've never liked Colorado. Yeah, Brewers are all right. I did know that. Now that you mention it, I did know that. Yeah, I think I would agree with that. Philly, it's like the Cardinal fans for me. The Cardinal fans make the Cardinals a team I dislike because the fans are, not all of them, but so many of them when we've gone to games and they're just whiny crybabies and, you know, whatever. Not all Cardinal fans, but the ones that I have had the unfortunate. Chris Bryant. Hey, he's a Giant on this. Nice. Chris Bryant, the Giant. Oh, look at that. Purdy. Wander Franco, white chrome out of $9.99. Very nice. There you go, Seth. Purdius. It's Purdius. Very nice. I have no idea what I was going to say now, because now the Wanderer's just gone, made me go a different way. Why is that kid sitting there and not doing anything? Here, Ian. Landon, get sorting, boy. Why am I looking at a camera of you sitting there playing with the computer? Derek, I think that is fantastic too. You are more evolved than the rest of us, and I think that's great. I'm glad we have somebody who is more evolved. I like baloney, but are no worse than Sox fans. I would agree. I think I would. I've seen lots of videos about Red Sox fans being schmucks, CL, so I can see that too. I've seen lots of videos. I've seen actually more videos of Red Sox fans spitting on other people than Dodgers and Giants spitting on each other. Giants fans are not saints either. So I'm certainly not giving them a pass. But I think I've seen more videos of Red Sox fans spitting on other people. You know what's funny though? I've never seen a video of a Padres fan ever spitting on anyone else, but I'm pretty sure that has to do with the fact that they can't win in there. It's all going to their tears. So, you know. Have I met Phillies fans? Well, if you say his name 3 times, he'll show up. But, you know, Bob Stead is a Phillies fan. So, I'm just saying. So, no one say his name 3 times, but, you know, Bob is a Phillies fan. So, you like the, you're down to what, Seattle Mariners? Tampa Bay Rays.
Brewers.
Milwaukee Brewers have never won a World Series? That's crazy. I didn't know the Brewers had never won one. The Rockies. The Mariners. The Rangers? No, they won. Didn't they? Oh, the Rays.
The Rays, the Rockies, the Mariners, the Rangers, the Brewers, and the Padres.
Wow, Brewers and Padres. I didn't know that. You know what? I would go to Philly to have a cheesesteak. I would. You know what? I got to tell you, we were talking about deep dish pizza the other night, and I had to fight myself not to go get one. I still want one. I still want one. Oh, geez. Well, you know. Some people just are unhappy people. I mean, let's be honest. Would you be happy if you lived in Philly? I don't think I would be. I say that, and I live in the St. Louis area, but I live across the river. Austin Gomber. Did I have something to eat today? Oh, I ate Jimmy John's, didn't I? Dang, I can't believe I'm hungry. Quit talking about food. I'm hungry now. Oh, we have ribs over there, in there, don't we? Oh, nice. Some ribs. Connor Joe. Is he really former Giant, Connor Joe? Is that why I know the name? I'll be. Okay, that's why I know the name. I was like, so who's going to sign Kenley Jansen? I think Kenley Jansen is going to the American League. I think Kenley Jansen is an American League pitcher. Not that it matters anymore, but I think that he is an American League pitcher. Avocel and Dansby. Skyline Chili. Oh, man, that really was the nastiest thing. That was the nastiest thing, honestly. He gets shelled in the National League, though. That's why I'm saying he's going to the American League. But somebody who doesn't count, like Texas. No offense to the Texas Rangers, but I don't think they did enough. It's like the Angels. I mean, you got to have some pitching to go along with all the other stuff, or forget about it. I think Jansen winds up with somebody like that, or maybe like Miami. You know. Yeah, is he? Oh Lord. Nah, they won't. I don't think I don't you know, they might be a 500 team with their lineup. They should be, but they are not a contender. Carl Yastrzemski. So I don't think they're the second best team in their division. I think that remains to be seen with what happens to the Oakland A's. Man, I love that, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. Jack Leiter up. Matt Olson. Am I nut? Yeah, a little bit. Probably CL, a little bit. I mean, if we had to be honest about it, I might be. Just a little bit. They haven't... Wait a minute. Weren't they a good team last year, the A's? You know, aren't they? Yeah, but they always find a way to get it done. You know? They always find a way to get it done. They find a way to get it done. So I'll believe it. I'll believe it. I'll believe it when they actually do something. But I honestly, I don't. There's just because you spend a lot of money doesn't mean a lot to me. Because generally speaking, when you sign these guys to a lot of money, they don't play well. And again, there's something about Texas that they have a hard time. They have a hard time winning when it counts. I don't know what it is. Poussin, bring him up. Oh, here comes the gray chrome. I'm sorry, Rocco. You know I didn't mean anything against you personally, especially if you bring me a Philly cheesesteak. Joe Ryan, sorry, out of 373. You're good people, but probably because you left Philly. You know. I just think the A's always seem to figure it out. So I think the decisions that they're making now, I still think they're competitive. I think Houston is easily the best team in the West. Easily the best team in the West. And I think the Angels are going to be a little bit better. So I'm going to give right now number 2 to the Angels. That's where I'm going with number 2. Oh, is this black chrome? No, it's not just straight black. Oh, it's not even straight black. Joey Daniel Votto. Oh, this is a color swap. Color swap. You guys are boring Annette. She's falling asleep. Joey Votto color swap. You know what? I think that this year would be a good year for us to maybe try to get to Texas. DJ Peters and go see a game. Black border. That's cool. That'd be fun. We can go see Houston and the Rangers play. That'd be fun. I still think a move to Texas is inevitable. I don't know when That is, might be 5 years, but I think a move to Texas is probably inevitable. It always gets better, doesn't it? The memories get better with age. I remember why we left California, but there are parts of California that I miss for sure. Ooh, 215 an A-ball. Sounds like a Tampa Bay Rays project to me. Matt Harvey. That might be true. How do you say, is it Emmanuel Class? Is it Emmanuel Clace? How do you say his last name? Anyone know? From the Cleveland Baseball Club. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Last time we got a redemption, it was Jaron Duran. Redemption. Come on, be something colored. Be red. Be a superfractor. Mason Thompson. Never heard of him. Class A. Mason Thompson. Never heard of him. Anybody ever heard of him? Class A. Class A. All right. Since two of you said it, I'll believe you. TJ Fritos. Class A. I don't have any idea. Mason Thompson. Mason Thompson. O'Neill. Alex Cobb. Mason Thompson was a Padre, huh? How did he get to the Nationals? Buster Posey, the prospect to watch out in this year, in my opinion. Who are not class Bobby Witt and Julio or Adley. Oh, I would agree with all that. I'm also giving an outside shot to a guy from the Giants named Ramos. I think Ramos has a little bit of a shot this year. Especially if the Giants do not sign Nick Castellanos. Ah, Twitchy, do not lick me, you little weird dude. Spencer Thorkey. What are you doing, dude? I'll pet you. Come here. I'll pet you. No licking. Ah, quit it. That's gross. I can't do anything when you're licking my legs, you little tiny knucklehead. Spencer Thorkey. O'Neill. Man, we got a ton of O'Neill Cruz. Twitchy, please. Honestly. You did that one on purpose, you little rat fink. Gross. Now I want dinner. What do we want for dinner? Electric Wisdom. I like steak. Mookie Betts image variation. Does that say image? Mookie Betts. Oh wait, is that the giant one? Yeah, it doesn't need to be. Little Grosimus dude. Bruhan. I think it's going to be a fun year this year. I think a lot of the guys from last year, the guys that we you know, I still think last year was a deep rookie class, and I think those guys are going to are going to be playing well. Wander. So I am truthfully Dylan Carlson. What's his name from the Pirates? I really like him a lot. Getting a full year of what's his name from the Twins, you know. And then there's that other guy. I can't remember his name. But those four guys, for sure. Brandon Marsh. 6'4". Holy cow. It's a big kid. Kyle Gibson is 6'6". They're tall. Keston. Hi, Ura. I think also yeah, Twins. Alex Kirilloff. I like Kirilloff. I think there's going to be guys who were good players last year who are going to be back. Madrigal. Yeah, that's the thing is I think those guys are seriously underrated. I think there's a lot of last year's rookie class that has a real chance of making an impact this year. So hold on to those 2021s. I've got a nice little stash of 2021 retail, Series 1 retail that I didn't open. I think I'm gonna open it and yank out all those Dylans and those Joey Barts. Who else was Series 1? O'Brien was Series 2. Who else was Series 1? Last stack mojo. Last stack. Mountcastle. I mean, Mountcastle's going to be another one that I think Alex Bohm is going to be a good player. I think he needs a little more time. What's this? What's wrong with this card? Why is this one different? Did we get another Asdrubal Cabrera? I don't know. Yeah, Mountcastle is going to improve upon his stuff. I think Kyle Lewis is going to be back. And I know he's the year before, but I think last stack mojo. So there's a lot of good guys in Series 1. And I still haven't pulled a Joey Bart auto out of Series 1. Not the regular packs, out of the silver. What are you doing? Are you just lost in your little whatever you're doing? I think there's a lot of last year's rookies. Like I said, in 5 years, we're going to look back at the 2021 class, rookie class, and be very happy with a lot of guys. A lot of guys. Oh, look at that poor Wander. Ooh, look at that. I don't know what they got ink all over it. Somebody needed to clean those rollers. You laugh at me anyway. Even if they're not selling hot dogs, you be laughing at me. And if they are selling hot dogs, you better take some evidence so I can see that they're actually selling hot dogs. Harrison Bader. Ooh, refractor. Chromie refractor. Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres needs, out of 673, he needs to leave the Yankees. Gleyber Torres needs to go somewhere else. Gleyber Torres on Houston. I think Houston would help him. What's up, Kevin? Sunny Gray. I'm telling you the name too, guys. Keep an eye out. Make sure you keep his cards. Kyle Harrison with the Giants. Lefty. He is going to be a good pitcher. Good pitcher. O'Neal Cruz. Bunch of O'Neal Cruz. So Kyle, what's going on with you? I mean, Kevin, what's going on with you? I just was talking about Kyle. I do like it. I like Heritage a lot. I like it better this year than last year. I like the look better. Jared Walsh. Hey, come on, guys. Sort. I'm doing well. Thank you. Lincoln Landon. Come on. Don't wait till I'm done. I want to be done. So let's get on it and get it now. When we get done here, your mother and I would like to go eat dinner somewhere. If you want to eat this week, you better have the work done. Be suck to starve it again, huh? Would it suck to starve again for a week? Well, Max, just send your cards to me and then you won't be sinning. I will take all your Joey Barts. On the top of my want list, would be any of the early 20th century Christy Mathewson cards. So that's the top of my want list. Chapman. You have, you know, I have of the other ones who are my favorite Giants. At this point, I have so many of them. You know what I'm saying? Tim Lincecum, Will Clark. I'm trying to think of other guys. I just got a bunch of autos. Even Buster, I have a lot of, and I'm not a huge Buster fan. A lot of, you know, I mean, all the way back. You know, Freddie Sanchez. I keep the Giants in every break, Kevin. I've been doing this now for going on 4 years. I think I qualify. I think I qualify. I would say that there are probably no other breakers in and around our size that keep all the cards of one team. I would say that I'm probably the only one in and around our size. There might be some smaller guys. I know none of the bigger guys do, because they're, you know, not dumb enough to keep all the cards from one. Like I am, but that's okay. I don't mind. All right, recap. Aroldis Chapman Clubhouse Collection. They like money more than I do. O'Neal Cruz. Gleyber Torres is out of 673. Look, another O'Neal Cruz rookie. Mookie Betts Image Variation. Wander. Ooh, poor thing. So I'll got all kinds of ink problems on it. Wander. Keston Hiura. Send it to the shop, Kevin. If you're going to send me one, thank you. I always feel bad when people send me stuff, but if you're going to anyway, send it to the shop for me. O'Neal Cruz. Real One autograph. Mason Thompson, Washington Nationals. I think we got 3 autos, right? DJ Peters black border for the Texas Rangers. This is the unnumbered version. And thank you in advance. I appreciate it. Joe Ryan Gray Chrome. I don't know what this one's called. Out of Mercury. Out of 373. Joey Votto. I have no idea. Why? Oh, it's the color swap. Color swap on Joey Votto. That's a nice one. Wander, New Age Performer. Wander. Clubhouse Collection at Molina. This would be another one that would be cool to get signed in person. Aroldis Chapman Clubhouse Collection. That's a really cool one there. Duel of Schmidt and Harper. 43 out of 73. That one's pretty awesome. I really like that one a lot. Jeff McNeil Clubhouse Collection. Max Muncy Clubhouse Collection. Out of 99, Josh Donaldson for the Twins. Used to be for the Twins anyway. Wander base. O'Neal Cruz base. Ron Reed for the Braves, 50th. Byron Buxton white chrome out of 999. O'Neal Cruz base. Wander base. Ke'Bryan Hayes red out of 573. George Springer out of 273 green. Gary Sanchez black. Trey Turner out of 999. Jose Ramirez Cleveland autograph. O'Neal Cruz base. Pete Alonso image variation. Lee May 50th anniversary. Kyle Muller for the Braves autograph. Mike Trout image variation. That's a good one. Freddie Freeman black border. That's a nice card. Wayne Granger St. Louis 50th anniversary. O'Neal Cruz base. Eddie Matthews with a stamp over his face. O'Neal Cruz base. Cowser out of 273. My goodness, there are a lot of O'Neal Cruz base. O'Neal Cruz purple. Wait a minute. There he is. I was going to say the Wander white is missing. But there he is, white chrome Wander Franco out of $9.99. Shut up, Twitchy. Jeez Louise. Vlad Jr. Image variation. And the green Jacob deGrom. Pretty good. I'd go with it pretty good. I would say 6 out of 10. If you maybe put a number on it. 6 out of 10. That's pretty decent. I mean, the Wander helps a lot. That covers that spot for sure. All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like I said, we're not going to kill ourselves with breaks. I think we're going to be consistent, but I'm not going to try to jam things in. I don't think we need to. And we've got some pretty good stuff coming at the end of the month. We have Archive Retired. The good thing about Archive Retired, which will be nice than in years past, is that I've got several cases coming from Topps. So having them come direct from Topps saves us money. And I like that. We'll be able to break that one cheaper. Those are always fun, though not always a great value at what they come off at the secondary market. So we'll be able to come down on those some, which I think will make all the difference for us. And then also at the end of this month, which is only, I mean, it's only 2 weeks, is 2 weeks from tomorrow, Inception. And so we'll have Inception as well. They pushed Donruss back, like I said, a month. So we won't have that for a while. So, you know, we'll be right in there until we have the things happen. I see we're kind of 50-50 on whether or not we want to break more opening day, and maybe somewhere in there we'll mix in an opening day and just see what happens. You know, see if I have to eat 15 out of the 29 teams. But thank you. I appreciate you guys. As always, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more. I'll see what our update is for when the Topps retail is going to get in, and then we'll take a look at that as well. Kevin, good to see you. Thank you guys. I appreciate you as always, and I will talk to you later.